Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
I'm doing really well right now as well. That was a lot of wells.
It was. If there was any more wells, you might have fell down it.
Yeah. So the first person that I want to talk about is Paige Neiman. Do you know who Paige Neiman is?
That's that weird girl
Ariana
that
Grande
impersonates Ariana.
impersonator. I would say that she was probably like the most well-known Ariana Grande impersonator across social media, at least that I have seen. If I am wrong, let me know down in the comment section. She had like 10 million people following her over on TikTok. She has been banned. And let me tell you, I think this should have happened like a long time ago. I honestly do not know how Ariana Grande does not have like a restraining order against her because it's very creepy. Like the links that she goes to look like Ariana Grande, the fact that she uses Ariana Grande and her likeness to promote her OnlyFans, it's just really fucking creepy to me. It's like, I'm going to wear your skin.
It's weird. It's bizarre.
It's
I don't
strange.
like you see people like
It's
that girl that
stalkerish,
impersonates Taylor Swift. I think she's
Ashley,
weird too.
the girl that impersonates Taylor Swift, her name is Ashley. She swears up and down that she has not had any surgery or anything to look like Taylor Swift. She does not dress like Taylor Swift on purpose. She just happens to have the same exact style. And you can tell that when people come up to Ashley in public and they think it's Taylor Swift, you can tell that she's like eating it up inside, but she quickly has to be like, no, I'm not that person. You're weird. It's
Yeah.
weird.
It's
They
bizarre.
they honestly live their lives as these celebrities. It's strange to me.
And you know
it's
what?
very strange.
You know what's even more weird than the people doing it? The people encouraging it.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre. Like the whole Paige Neiman thing.
Gross.
It's very gross to me
Yeah.
because what she does over on OnlyFans and depicts Ariana Grande, basically, she's cosplaying her.
I wonder if she's ever been served like any kind of papers from Ariana Grande. Like, maybe you should stop this.
Hopefully
And she just
she
like
should.
decided to ignore it. Maybe that's why her TikTok was taken down. Maybe Ariana Grande said, "I've had enough. So you're not going to be doing this while Wicked is coming out and I'm on my press tour."
No.
Just a little interesting that it happened during the press tour of Wicked.
Oh.
I wonder.
Could you imagine? I feel like Ariana Grande probably would do something like that. I feel like
Yeah.
she's secretly like a very mean girl.
She seems litigious.
Oh
She
yeah.
does seem like she would get someone together. I still can't forget that she like licked a donut
That
and
was
then put it
so
back and said
weird,
she
too.
hated America. Very strange behavior at the donut shop. And the next person that I want to talk about is Gypsy Rose Blanchard once again, because in our last video we were talking about her and we were saying that people are wondering if she was maybe trying to get back with Ryan because there was like rumors going around that the baby daddy like split from her and he left because he was sick of her shit. And Gypsy Rose went on a live stream on TikTok where she was talking to people about how Ryan is still her husband, and she saw that TikTok where he was like flirting with another girl or doing something in the background. People thought that maybe that was his new love interest. So people thought maybe she was trying to get back with him. And honestly, Ryan, I've seen him on some live streams. He does kind of like make it seem like Gypsy is the one that's constantly reaching out to him and trying to stay in contact. I don't know if he's doing that to try to like stir up some things with her and the baby daddy. Probably. I mean, let's be completely honest. But before we sat down to record this video, I came across a TikTok and they were exposing DMs that Ryan Anderson had sent to Gypsy Rose.
Oh,
now,
no.
somehow, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how the screenshot came about, but it was Gypsy Rose, like her notification thing on TikTok. And so it showed there was a message from Ryan Anderson that had been read. And when it was opened, let me just say, it does not seem like Gypsy Rose is the one that is reaching out to Ryan Anderson to try to like rekindle. From what I saw, I'm going to read you guys exactly what was said. So the messages that are being exposed in this person's TikTok say, "You look so good as a brunette. Miss your voice. You know I do." That was whenever this screenshot was taken at 4 p.m. Then at 8:31 p.m., he said again to Gypsy Rose, you still have my heart. I still only have eyes for you. Gypsy Rose, you really are the most beautiful woman in the world. Just being honest." Doesn't seem very honest.
He's lied to her several times.
There is a reason I'm sharing these messages, and I just want to make it very clear that it's not to hurt Ryan in any way. I have a lot of empathy for him, so just know that that's not my intentions. I'm sharing them because there's a narrative that has been pushed around that Ryan has helped push that is not true at all. People have been on Gypsy's ass about leaving Ryan alone, as if she's the one trying to get in touch with him, messaging him, texting him, calling him, when that is simply not true. And Ryan has helped push that narrative. He really has. Like, saying things like, "Oh yeah, she wants to see me, but no one will let her." Ryan, you know that that's not true. The situation was, Ryan was in New Orleans, and Gypsy wanted to see him in person to have a conversation for closure. Closure, that's it. Well, everyone knows that Ryan does not like Christy. At all. He makes that very clear. And he has every right not to. He's allowed to not like Christy. But Rod was not home. It was only Christy there. And that wasn't going to happen, not without Rod home. So that's the reason they weren't able to meet up in person. And there hasn't been another time that has happened. They aren't keeping Gypsy from Ryan. Gypsy does not want to be with Ryan. And y'all, I know Gypsy's not perfect. I know that the way this all went down could have been handled better. It could have. She knows that. Everyone knows that. But we also know that it's impossible to go back in time and change anything. So all she can do is move forward, which is what she wants Ryan to do as well. Because of this narrative, everything Gypsy does, people twist. Like the video she did, everyone thinks that was meant for Ryan when it wasn't. It was just simply her doing a video. Or the live that she did, people have taken clips from her live and manipulated what the purpose was of her saying what she said. It was not jealousy. It was not her really getting mad because Ryan was out there dancing with other girls. Like, y'all missed the whole point. And I'm not even going to take the time to get the point across that Gypsy was trying to make because sadly I don't think y'all will listen. But hopefully y'all will see these messages and listen to at least this. Gypsy's not the one trying to make Ryan's healing delayed at all. But with all that being said, the reason I post those messages is because it's not Gypsy who is making it hard for Ryan to move on. It is Ryan who is making it hard for himself to move on. Gypsy is due in 2 months. She's about to have a baby with another man who she loves and has made it very clear that she loves. Her and Ken are not broken up. They don't plan on breaking up. And Gypsy has never done anything that should give Ryan the idea that she and him will ever be back together. She has never given him false hope. From day one, actually. She was very upfront with him. That's something that's hard for a lot of people to do. She followed her heart. She knew that she had to do it sooner than later. Because the longer they would be together, the more it would hurt Ryan. Obviously, the longer you're with somebody, the more it's going to hurt. So she tried to end that immediately. Like I said, she didn't do things perfectly, but we can't go back in time. But we can move forward, and so can Ryan. And the only way Ryan's going to be able to move forward is not doing these type of things, is not sending messages to Gypsy like this. Because as Gypsy still continues to be attacked, he doesn't. Not like she does. No one knows that Ryan, in fact, is the one who constantly tries to reach out to Gypsy. It's not the other way around. And Gypsy has made sure to make that boundary and not let it be crossed because she doesn't want Ryan to hurt. She wants Ryan to find love. She wants Ryan to move on and find someone who really loves him. She knows Ryan is a great guy. And that's all she wants is for him to find happiness. But he will not do that as long as he is sending messages like this to Gypsy. So hopefully y'all understand the intentions behind this post and don't twist it. And I wish the best for Ryan, and I hope that in time he too will find the love of his life.
So if those messages are legit, real from Ryan Anderson, it looks like he is the one that is still trying to latch on to the Gypsy Rose train, you know?
He needs to let it go. Ryan needs to let it go.
You think?
Gypsy Rose is crazy, and nobody will ever be able to convince me that she deserves to be able to get on the internet and influence people. I really thought for like 5 seconds she would have 5 minutes, and she would fade off into obscurity, and that would be that. But the fact that people literally stan her is indicative of something crazy going on in society, I think. Like, it's bizarre to me. Why do people stan this cold-blooded murderess?
Oh, that brings me to the question that I want to ask in this video. Do you think that the Menendez brothers should get out of prison because Gypsy Rose has been allowed out? They were abused as well. I don't know much about the case.
I don't know
from what I've been told, they have been abused as well, and they took out the father, okay, and the mother. So what do you guys think? Should they be released? So the next person that I want to talk about is Trisha Paytas, because everybody has been waiting for this Just Trish podcast to come out with Jeffree Star. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing.
What is so funny on this day?
Because I got the giggle.
I do too. I do too. Oh my gosh. I don't know why the giggles just like took over. We've been sitting here laughing for like 5 minutes. So originally I thought that Trisha was going to upload the Just Trish podcast with Jeffree Star after Tana uploaded the canceled podcast. But then people were wondering if maybe she was going to like take a step back and like kind of watch the reaction to what people were saying about Jeffree on Tana's podcast. I think it was Peter Mon. He said that he thought that maybe Jeffree and Trisha like worked it out to like release it around the same time that he comes out with his new palette.
Probably.
It's like, what is it called? The Gold Lust?
The
Gold-blooded palette?
Yeah. That's
I
it.
think that's what it is. I saw some pictures from like I guess the release party for it, and it was really pretty. And normally I do not like gold.
I saw a lot of
don't.
people complaining, saying that it looks like he repackaged the conspiracy palette because it is the same shape. I noticed that right off the bat, but I feel like that's an iconic shape.
Could it be?
It looks cool, but I feel like Jeffree's done this a million times. It's just repackaged.
Do you think that Jeffree's ever going to do like a limited edition relaunch of the conspiracy palette and some of the Shane Dawson items?
Girl, I think he's probably going to do an anniversary collection with Shane Dawson. They're going to do a whole new documentary, and they're going to make millions of more dollars.
Speaking of Shane Dawson, I saw that he's back to uploading conspiracy videos, and people are wondering why he is still wearing the same shirt. Now, I'm not one to talk because I've been wearing this hat for a good long while. I know I've been wearing this hat for a good long while, but I feel like that shirt that Shane Dawson has had has been...
It's been through the ringer, like
been a
literally,
decade.
girl.
It's been a hot minute.
It looks dirty.
Yeah.
It really, like, does Shane even wash that thing? Or do you think when he's done, he just hangs it up in the closet every time he goes to film a conspiracy video? He's like, oh, let me get this dirty rag out of here.
No, I would say that maybe like Ryland would like put it in the wash. But after we found out that Ryland leaves like little poops around the house, I don't think that I can just assume that he would take care of his stank ass shirt.
It was, listen, Ryland was leaving poops around the house, but he said that Shane left like shit smears on the couch, like Nikocado style. What
I wonder if it was a shart. Maybe it was a shart.
What is it with these YouTubers wanting to play in their shit? You want to know what I think the real tea is here? You want to know what I think is really going on? I think that Trisha and Jeffree are probably sending that podcast to everybody they know to see what the reaction is going to be. They're going to try to gauge how the public's going to react.
I wonder if he's going to talk about anything new on the podcast with Trisha, because we did get a little bit of new tea kind of like sprinkled in on the canceled podcast. The story like had a little bit more to it for me. It wasn't just the same song and dance that we got on the last podcast tour. So we know that we're going to hear about the Vegas trip that turned into hell for Trisha, and everyone on the trip apparently just all hated each other.
That was so much drama back then.
There was a lot of drama, but I wonder if he's going to go into like more detail about the Tati James and that whole situation with Trisha.
Jeffree might say something more because, you know, he might feel comfortable with Trisha again, because I think that Trisha doesn't really like Tati, because I know that Trisha and
they had
Oscar,
some beef.
Well, yeah, that, but they also reacted to a few videos that Tati had posted during Dramageddon. They already went back to like the whole thing. I think that Trisha might find out some new information, and maybe she might say something about Tati. It could turn out so many different ways.
Trisha's going to play the voice memo. That's where the voice memo is coming out, you guys, on the Just Trish podcast.
Could you imagine that?
That would be insane.
That voice memo is never going to see the light of day. Jeffree Star should have never in his life said that he even had it. But if he didn't say that, he wouldn't have had the power that he had in that situation. So.
Oh, and speaking of Trisha, I saw over on TikTok, she has this What Do You Meme collaboration that she came out with. You guys could see there's no glare. We do not have the actual What the Meme game, but we decided that we were going to buy these off of Amazon to see what it was all about.
Huh? What? Oh, okay. You guys, my What Do You Meme Trisha Paytas expansion pack is out now, available on Amazon. Get this game to play with all your friends.
When you're not sure if what you just said is offensive. This is what the back of the box looks like. So now you can play with your very own Trisha Paytas What Do You Meme expansion pack with your friends. I love the cards.
It has like all of her like most popular like memeable moments, and it comes with this like little Trisha Paytas paper tape thing on it. But look, so we got the crying, we got a kitchen floor.
Oh yes. Oh my God.
Okay.
No! What?
That's a good one.
Oh.
That's when she was doing
dreams are made of.
Driver.
I love that. I love that one. That's like one of my favorite ones. Zac Efron. Oh.
I want this blanket. I have had this in my Amazon cart for the longest time.
I haven't seen that one. Why is that one a
I
meme?
have wanted it forever.
Why is that one a meme?
This is because Selena Gomez posed it in this same blanket, and then Trisha recreated it. And so it like sold out.
I haven't seen that one. Oh, the rainbow hair. I can't believe the rainbow Birkin didn't make it.
Yeah. There'll probably be an expansion pack, and then that one. And then it also comes with like these little cards that you add into it for the expansion on it. So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave us a snowflake emoji down below. I think that the Just Trish podcast is going to come out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm voting on a Wednesday. You know what? Nope. I'm going to go for a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Yeah.
think?
They're going to
You
give
think
the
she's
people
gonna do it
something to
before
talk about at Thanksgiving, yeah.
She's going to feed the children.
Mm-hmm. For real. Imagine that. Jeffree Star ruins James Charles's Thanksgiving one last time.
Girl, Tati ruined his flight to Australia. That was diabolical, releasing that while he was on that flight.
That was dirty work.
I wonder if there was Wi-Fi. Wonder if you knew
That
before.
was so dirty.
Yeah, imagine. If you have made it this far in the video, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up as well. And we will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.